Hey, what's up guys, Aqua here. Before we get into the video, I just want to say this is just a concept, not a set in stone rework. And if you like the concept or have any ideas, please leave a comment in the section below. Because this is going to be a series of concepts and ideas and I'm willing to see what your guys' opinion is on it. This is going to be a series of wacky or fun ideas that bring some of these characters back to life. So, let's start with the ability, because the ability is the most important thing with this rework. For my ability changer, she will still have the ability to become cloaked, obviously, to cameras. But not only will she be cloaked to cameras, she will also be able to be cloaked to other opponents. But only for like a brief 5 seconds. Once that brief 5 seconds is up, it gets disabled. She will not be fully silent no more. Her footsteps will also be pretty damn loud. Like, you will hear these footsteps in your eardrums, probably within 5 feet. And yes, when you get within 5 feet to anyone, her ability will show lines kind of like Vigil's does when he activates his ability. Those lines will appear on your opponent's screen to let them know or warn them that they're really close. And you only get 2 activates per round. I feel like that'd be a good balance, because if you have unlimited and they regen quick, I don't know necessarily if that would work very well. But for her ability, that's where I'm going to leave it. If you guys think that's way too overpowered to have a cloaking ability, let me know down in the comments below. But I mean, the only reason I was saying a cloak, because she has her ability that cloaks the cameras, but I feel like her ability doesn't work that much right now. If you guys agree with me, please let me know. But like I said, that's the first thing I would change, because it brings her character back to life and she does a little more to the team. Okay guys, for this third change isn't necessarily a big change. I don't think her weapons necessarily need to be changed, but these are what I would change to make the character way cooler. Like, for the first weapon, I would swap her primary SMG with the Honey Badger from Call of Duty. This Honey Badger is fully suppressed. It has every sight in the game besides the 2-point, the 2.5, and etc. You're allowed to have the 1.5 in my opinion. I feel like that'd be balanced, but that's as far as I'll let the scope go with that gun. But the gun's a little better. No recoil whatsoever. There might be a very slight, because every gun's gonna have somewhat recoil, but this Honey Badger specifically is gonna have very slight recoil, but the damage is only gonna be 27. The reason why I say it's 27, because it's gonna be kind of like a pea shooter, but very quiet. This gun you won't really hear, because it's gonna be probably the most suppressed gun in the game, because it's built into the gun. Kind of like Echo's SMG with the built-in suppressor. It's really good. It's actually probably one of the most quiet guns in the game. The grips, there's only obviously it's gonna have vertical grip and angle grip, whatever you prefer. If you like to have the speed to aim or more accuracy, you'll be able to choose. And for the secondary, we're gonna keep the Deagle. So the Deagle is gonna have a slight change to it. It's gonna stay the same damage, but in this change, I'm gonna have it to have Ella sight with a built-in suppressor, so you can't change it. I feel like it would spice up the Deagle a little bit. It's gonna be a little different from the other Deagle that Valkyrie has, or Blackbeard. Theirs is gonna stay the same, but Nokk specifically, I'm gonna change to have a built-in suppressor with this sight. So you guys are probably thinking, Aqua, how do you counter this character? That's just overpowered. Well, I have 2 characters in mind that will have a slight rework. It's not really a rework, but kind of like it's just gonna affect her ability. So the 2 characters I have in mind are Vigil and Mute. So essentially, Vigil's ability, once you activate his ability, it's gonna disable her cloak immediately, and then she's gonna have it reactivated, of course. But if you're playing Vigil, you basically can just wipe her ability out, which is cool, because then it kind of makes her ability not necessarily broken, you know what I mean? So once you activate that, it disables it. But also with Vigil, you can always see her. She's never cloaked to Vigil. Vigil can always see her, and that would be my rework for Vigil. Nothing changed, his weapons are the same, everything's normal, because we'll bring a rework into Vigil in another video, because this is going to be a whole series. But as of right now, Vigil's just going to be able to disable her and see her permanent. So let's talk about Mute. Mute is pretty basic. I'm not necessarily going to change really anything. It's going to work kind of like how every other ability works when you're near Mute. So like how Jackal, when you get close to Mute, it statics his ability and it doesn't work, and you can't see footprints and all that. But for Nokk, once you get close to Mute, and if you get too close, it's just going to disable it and get rid of it. Just kind of like how Vigil's ability immediately gets rid of it. So if you were to run Vigil and Mute, you technically could just destroy Nokk as a character, but you still have those really good like weapons that I changed to kind of counter that, you know, disabling the ability. Like the Honey Badger is going to be a really good gun. It's going to have a high fire rate of probably 600, because I'm going to leave it at 600, no recoil, so this thing's going to be pretty fucking good ass weapon. But yeah, basically this is this is my concept for Nokk. If you guys have anything to change, let me know down in the comments below. I'm gonna say that one last time. There's more of these videos coming to the series, so if you guys like this type of shit, please leave a like and a comment down below. There's more episodes of Learning Siege coming out here pretty soon. I'm gonna be doing mainly Siege videos on this channel, so if you guys really do enjoy it, make sure you subscribe, because there's gonna be at least 2 uploads every week. And one more thing, I want to thank you guys so much for the support on the recent videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.